Hey everybody, this is Melvin with Tech Running 24/7, and in today's video we want to show you 5 awesome iPhone 7 tips for iOS 10. So the first one we want to show you is called Force Touch with Keyboard. And to give you an example, what we mean by doing Force Touch with your keyboard is, sometimes when you're typing a message or you may be typing an email and you make a mistake on a word and you don't notice it till like 5 or 6 words later, well, you can use this process of force touch with the keyboard to get back to it easily. So what I want to show you is, I'm going to show you how to do that with the text messages here. I'm going to copy this text message above here. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to re-put it in here since it's a pretty good amount of words. And say, for instance, for some reason, the word rental was misspelled. So to use force touch on the keyboard, what you would do is hold down the keyboard here, and as you can see, the keys go blank. And now you can move along the lines to get back where you would need it to go. Like if you want to get into rental and make it rentals, you can add an S to it like that. And so again, just hold down the keyboard. The letters will go blank, and then you can move around. Now, what's neat about it, too, is you don't have to follow the lines to get to the next line. You can actually jump from the complete bottom straight up to a word. Say, for instance, we want to take the S off of plans. You can jump straight from the bottom, as you can see the cursor going up and down, to the word plans, and then come off the keyboard. Take your thumb off the keyboard, the pressure off the keyboard, hit your back arrow, and now you've taken out the S in the word plans. So that's force touch with the keyboard. Now going back to a home screen, the next thing I'm going to show you is about widgets. And these are the widgets that I've selected in my on my iPhone 7 Plus. And the widgets come in very handy. As you can see here, I have mail there, and I can check my email, have news, some stuff about Siri, weather, and music. Well, you can go down here to edit. Go down here to edit at the bottom, hit edit, and you can set up whatever you want. You have some other apps here, such as Amazon, batteries, CNN, Fandango, some other widgets that you can add to the widgets that you see on a regular basis. So say, for instance, we want to choose, we'll just say Amazon. So you hit the plus, and when you hit the plus, as you see, Amazon now appears at the top section of the widgets. And you can set these widgets up how you like. Say, for instance, we want to move Amazon right under the email. Well, all you do is hold down here, put your fingers over the lines there, and you move it up to just under mail. But also, too, if you want to get rid of something, as you can see on those widgets at the top, you can also hit the minus button, and that will and hit remove, and you can remove that from those widgets. But whatever you do, any corrections or adjustments that you do, be sure when you through doing them to be sure to hit the word done at the top, so it would register those widgets, that registers those widgets in there. So if we go back to look at the widgets, you'll see we have our mail, and now we have Amazon there, the news, Siri, weather, music, and our calendar, and our television app, which has our videos, has our movies and home videos. So that's it for widgets. So the third thing we want to show you too is how to clear notifications off your phone. And as everyone knows, you can clear them by swiping off and hit clear one at a time, like so, which will take some time if you do them one by one. But if you want to get rid of them all at once, you see the X right up there just above Twitter. If you were to touch that and hold it down, you can tap clear all notifications. It will clear them all off at one time. So the third thing we want to show you too is Force Touch, how to use Force Touch in the Control Center. And as you know, you can get the Control Center by swiping up from the bottom. Once you swipe up from the bottom, I have only 3 things in my Control Center at the bottom. I have a flashlight, have a timer, and I have my camera. Now, what Force Touch does for you in your Control Center, if you were to touch the flashlight and press it in, you get a Force Touch, and you get another menu which says not only to cut the flashlight on, but you can choose the brightness. You can choose bright light, medium light, or low light. So that will definitely come in handy, you know, when you're needing to cut your flashlight on to help see, see things in the dark. Now, if you were to go over to your timer, you can Force Touch it, and it'll pop up with a quick menu for you to set a timer for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, or even an hour. So that comes in real handy also. When I hit that, it kicked us on into the app itself. And you can also use Force Touch on your camera to be able to take a photo really quick, or to do a slow-mo record a video, or take a selfie. So that's the 4th thing we wanted to show you of awesome tips for the iPhone 7. Now the 5th and last thing we want to show you is called a guided access. Now what guided access is being able to limit the access of somebody else that you may let use your phone. So say for instance your niece wants to play a game on your phone. So we have the game Blitz here. So we don't want her to get into anything but the Blitz game to play. So to set up guided access, you would go into your settings at the top. And once you get into your settings, you go into General. And after General, you slide down until you get to Accessibility. After you hit Accessibility, slide down until you see Guided Access. Now, when you get into guided access, you turn that on. And when you turn it on, you need to set up a passcode. Set up a passcode for guided access. And you go down and hit set passcode. And it asks you for a 6-digit passcode. So we're just going to put in a basic passcode. We're going to put in 222222. Now it's going to be all 2s, so we remember that. So when you come out of that, now you're going to allow your niece to play the game Blitz. So you go ahead and turn the game on, but before you hand it to her, you go to your home screen and you hit your home button 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and it says guided access has started. And so she can load the game and play all she wants. And anyway, for her to get out of the game, well, what I'm saying is she's playing the game, and if she wants to try to get out of the game, she can't get out. If you can see when she hits the home button, it says guided access enabled, and it doesn't let her out of the game. So after she get through playing the game, she can hand the phone back to you, and then you can take your phone out of guided access by hitting the home button again 3 times. And it asks you for your code. You put your code back in, and the menu pops up at the top. Assume guided access or end it, and you say end it. So now the guided access is ended. If you hit your home button, you will come out of the game. So I think that's a really, really good tip there, is being able to lock down your phone when you're letting someone borrow it for a second. That allows them to see with or to use your phone for what they ask, but it also keeps them from going from app to app, being nosy and looking through your phone. So that's it for our video today. We'd like to thank you all for watching. We'd like for you to also hit the subscribe button at the bottom, and share this video with your friends and family. And again, this is Melvin with Tech Running 24/7, bringing you technology on the move. Thanks.